Picture standing at the foot of the Great Pyramid of Giza, gazing up at a structure so precise, so grand, that it seems to defy the very limits of human capability. Now imagine this monumental achievement was crafted over 4,500 years ago, long before the tools and technologies we take for granted today. Ancient Egypt was a civilization that didn't just build pyramids. It pioneered innovations that were centuries, even millennia, ahead of their time. From the invention of paper to the mastery of medicine, these breakthroughs didn't just shape their world, they laid the foundation for ours. In this video, we'll uncover 25 ancient Egyptian technologies that were not only revolutionary for their era but continue to amaze and inspire us today. Together, we'll explore how a civilization that thrived along the Nile became a beacon of ingenuity, leaving behind a legacy that still captivates the world. So, join us on this journey through time and prepare to be astonished by the brilliance of ancient Egypt. Now turning to the first of these incredible achievements, we come to the pyramids, the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt. These monumental structures were not just tombs for pharaohs but masterpieces of engineering that continue to baffle experts today. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, is constructed with such precision that its sides align almost perfectly with the cardinal directions north, south, east, and west. This level of accuracy, achieved without the use of modern tools or technology, raises the question, how did they do it? One theory suggests the ancient Egyptians used the stars as a guide, aligning the pyramids with celestial bodies like the North Star. Another aspect of their brilliance lies in the movement of the massive stone blocks, some weighing as much as 2.5 tons. Researchers believe they may have used a combination of sledges, ramps, and possibly even water to reduce friction, allowing them to transport and position these stones with remarkable efficiency. The pyramids stand as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of a civilization that pushed the boundaries of what was possible, leaving behind a legacy that still inspires awe and wonder. Shifting our focus to another groundbreaking innovation, we explore the fascinating world of hieroglyphics, one of the earliest writing systems in human history. This intricate form of communication, composed of hundreds of symbols, was far more than just a way to record events. Hieroglyphics served as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, capturing everything from sacred rituals to everyday transactions. What makes this system so remarkable is its complexity. Each symbol could represent a sound, a word, or even an idea, requiring a deep understanding of both language and culture to interpret. For centuries, the meaning of hieroglyphics remained a mystery until the discovery of the Rosetta Stone in 1799. This artifact, inscribed with the same text in Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic script, became the key to unlocking the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing. Scholars like Jean-Francois Champollion used it to finally decipher the script, opening a window into the lives, beliefs, and history of this extraordinary civilization. Beyond its role in recording history, hieroglyphics adorned the walls of temples and tombs, serving as a medium for religious expression and ensuring the legacy of the pharaohs endured for eternity. This ancient writing system stands as a testament to the creativity and intellectual prowess of a civilization that valued knowledge and its preservation above all else. Now turning to another monumental advancement, we encounter the invention of papyrus, a breakthrough that transformed the way knowledge was recorded and shared in ancient Egypt. Papyrus, often regarded as the earliest form of paper, was crafted from the fibers of the papyrus plant, which grew abundantly along the Nile. The production process was both intricate and ingenious. The plant stalks were cut into thin strips which were then layered horizontally and vertically, soaked in water and pressed together. As the layers dried, they bonded to form a durable and flexible sheet, perfect for writing on. This innovation not only provided a portable medium for communication, but also played a crucial role in preserving the intellectual and cultural heritage of the civilization. From religious texts to administrative records, papyrus became the backbone of ancient Egyptian documentation, enabling the spread of knowledge across generations. Its lightweight and ease of use made it far superior to clay tablets or stone inscriptions, revolutionizing record-keeping and communication. The widespread use of papyrus also facilitated trade and diplomacy, as it allowed for the efficient exchange of information across vast distances. This remarkable material laid the foundation for modern paper, leaving an indelible mark on the history of human communication and knowledge preservation. The legacy of papyrus serves as yet another testament to the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian technology, which continues to inspire and amaze us today. Shifting our focus to the passage of time, ancient Egypt's creation of the 365-day solar calendar stands as one of their most enduring contributions. Unlike earlier lunar calendars, which were based on the phases of the moon, the Egyptians designed their system around the annual flooding of the Nile, a predictable event that marked the start of their year. This solar calendar divided the year into 12 months of 30 days each, with an additional 5 days added at the end to align with the solar cycle. Remarkably accurate for its time, this calendar allowed the Egyptians to plan agricultural activities, religious ceremonies, and administrative tasks with precision. The predictability of the Nile's flood cycle was crucial for farming, as it signaled the ideal time for planting and harvesting. Beyond agriculture, the calendar played a vital role in organizing religious festivals, ensuring that rituals and offerings were made at the correct times to honor the gods. It also served as a foundation for timekeeping, influencing the calendars of later civilizations, including the Romans, whose Julian calendar borrowed heavily from the Egyptian model. The creation of this calendar not only showcased their advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics, but also highlighted their ability to harmonize their society with the rhythms of nature. This innovation remains a testament to their ingenuity, shaping how humanity measures time to this very day. Now turning to the lifeblood of ancient Egyptian civilization, we arrive at their mastery of irrigation systems. The Nile River was not just a source of water but the foundation of their agricultural success. To harness its annual floods, the Egyptians developed ingenious techniques like the shaduf and basin irrigation. The shaduf, a simple yet effective tool, consisted of a long pole balanced on a crossbeam with a bucket on one end and a counterweight on the other. Farmers used it to lift water from the river and channel it into their fields, ensuring crops received the necessary hydration even during dry spells. Basin irrigation, on the other hand, involved creating a network of basins and canals to capture and distribute the floodwaters. When the Nile overflowed, water filled these basins, saturating the soil with nutrient-rich silt. Once the waters receded, farmers planted their crops in the fertile ground, maximizing yields and ensuring food security. These systems were not just about survival, they transformed Egypt into a thriving agricultural hub, enabling the production of surplus grains that supported trade and economic stability. The ability to predict and manage the Nile's flooding cycle showcased their deep understanding of nature and their commitment to harmonizing with it. This innovation laid the groundwork for their prosperity and left a lasting legacy in the field of agricultural engineering. Shifting our focus to the realm of health, we uncover the remarkable advancements in ancient Egyptian medicine. The Egyptians were pioneers in medical practices, blending science with spirituality to treat a wide range of ailments. Their knowledge of anatomy came from the process of mummification, which provided them with a detailed understanding of the human body. This knowledge translated into sophisticated surgical techniques, evidenced by the discovery of surgical tools such as scalpels, forceps, and even bone saws. These instruments were crafted with precision and used for procedures like setting broken bones, treating wounds, and performing basic surgeries. Beyond surgery, the Egyptians developed a vast array of remedies derived from natural sources. Ingredients like honey, garlic, and willow bark were commonly used to treat infections, reduce inflammation, and relieve pain. Their medical texts, such as the Ebers Papyrus and the Edwin Smith Papyrus, offer insight into their diagnostic methods and treatments. These documents detail everything from identifying symptoms to prescribing remedies, showcasing their systematic approach to medicine. They even recognized the importance of hygiene, emphasizing cleanliness as a way to prevent illness. What set their medical practices apart was their holistic view of health, which combined physical treatments with spiritual rituals. They believed that illnesses could be caused by both physical and supernatural factors, and treatments often included prayers and incantations alongside practical remedies. This blend of science and spirituality not only advanced their medical knowledge but also laid the foundation for future civilizations to build upon. Their innovations in medicine remain a testament to their ingenuity and their commitment to improving the quality of life for their people. Now turning to the waterways of ancient Egypt, we explore their mastery of shipbuilding, a technology that propelled their civilization to new heights. The Nile River was the lifeblood of Egypt, and their ships became the veins that carried goods, people, and ideas across the land. These vessels were not just simple boats, they were marvels of engineering, designed to navigate both the calm waters of the Nile and the choppy seas of the Mediterranean. The Egyptians primarily used acacia wood and imported cedar from Lebanon to construct their ships, materials chosen for their durability and resistance to water damage. What set their ship designs apart was their use of advanced joint techniques such as mortise and tenon, which allowed for sturdy, flexible hulls capable of withstanding long voyages. Their ships were equipped with sails and oars, giving them versatility in different weather conditions. This innovation was crucial for trade, enabling them to transport goods like grain, gold, and papyrus to neighboring regions, fostering economic growth and cultural exchange. But their ships weren't just for commerce, they were also vital for warfare and exploration. The Egyptians built warships designed for speed and maneuverability, often equipped with archers and soldiers to protect their borders and expand their influence. Their naval prowess was evident in expeditions to distant lands, such as the fabled land of Punt, where they acquired exotic goods like myrrh and ebony. These voyages not only enriched Egypt's economy, but also solidified its reputation as a dominant force in the ancient world. The legacy of Egyptian shipbuilding is a testament to their ingenuity, showcasing how they harnessed the power of the Nile and the seas to build a thriving, interconnected civilization. Stepping into the realm of artistry and craftsmanship, we now explore the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian glassmaking. This innovative technology allowed them to create stunning glass beads, vessels, and ornaments that were both functional and decorative. Their techniques were remarkably advanced for their time, involving the careful melting of silica-rich sand, soda, and lime at high temperatures to produce glass. What's truly impressive is how they mastered the art of adding vibrant colors to their creations, using minerals like cobalt for deep blues and copper for rich greens. These colorful glass objects weren't just for show, they held significant cultural and economic value. Glass beads, for example, were often used in intricate jewelry, symbolizing status and wealth, while glass vessels were prized for their beauty and practicality. The Egyptians also traded these glass items widely, spreading their influence across the Mediterranean and beyond. Their expertise in glassmaking not only enriched their own culture, but also inspired neighboring civilizations who adopted and adapted these techniques. This exchange of knowledge highlights how ancient Egypt's innovations transcended borders, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of art and trade. Through their mastery of glass, the Egyptians once again demonstrated their ability to blend creativity with technical precision, crafting objects that were as durable as they were beautiful. Now turning to the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian metallurgy, we delve into their mastery of bronze smelting. bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, became a cornerstone of their technology, transforming tools, weapons, and artistic creations. The Egyptians skillfully sourced and traded raw materials, importing copper from the Sinai Peninsula and tin from as far as Anatolia and beyond. This trade network not only fueled their metallurgical advancements but also strengthened their connections with neighboring cultures. Their ability to smelt bronze at high temperatures allowed them to produce durable and versatile items. Tools crafted from bronze, such as chisels and saws, revolutionized construction and craftsmanship, enabling the precision seen in their monumental architecture. Weapons like swords and spearheads gave them a military edge, while bronze statues and ornaments showcased their artistic flair. What's remarkable is how they balanced practicality with artistry, creating objects that were both functional and beautiful. This dual purpose highlights their sophisticated understanding of materials and their cultural priorities. Bronze technology also played a pivotal role in the economy, as skilled metalworkers formed a specialized class, producing goods that were traded and treasured across the ancient world. Through their innovations in bronze smelting, the Egyptians not only advanced their own society but also influenced surrounding civilizations, leaving a legacy of metallurgical expertise that shaped the ancient world. This blend of technical skill and artistic vision once again underscores their ability to push the boundaries of what was possible in their time. Now shifting our focus to the realm of mathematics, we uncover the ancient Egyptians' remarkable mastery of geometry. This field of study was not just an abstract concept for them, but a practical tool that shaped their world in profound ways. Their understanding of geometric principles is evident in the precision of their architecture, from the alignment of the pyramids to the symmetry of their temples. The Egyptians used geometry to measure land accurately, a necessity for agriculture and taxation. They developed methods to calculate areas and volumes, ensuring fair distribution of resources and efficient construction projects. Their knowledge allowed them to design and build structures that have stood the test of time, marvels that continue to inspire awe today. One of their most significant geometric tools was the rope stretcher, an early form of the theodolite, used to establish straight lines and right angles. This simple yet effective device was essential in laying the foundations of their monumental architecture, ensuring that structures were perfectly aligned with the cardinal directions. Their mathematical prowess extended beyond construction. They used geometry to create intricate patterns in art and design, demonstrating a deep appreciation for harmony and balance. This blend of practicality and artistry highlights their holistic approach to knowledge, where science and creativity worked hand in hand. Through their mastery of geometry, the Egyptians not only achieved architectural excellence, but also laid the groundwork for future mathematical advancements. Their innovations remind us that the ancient world was far more sophisticated than we often give it credit for, and their legacy continues to shape our understanding of mathematics today. Now turning to the world of beauty and self-care, the ancient Egyptians were pioneers in cosmetic innovations that went far beyond mere aesthetics. Their advancements in cosmetics, such as kohl eyeliner, perfumes, and skincare, were deeply intertwined with their culture, religion, and daily life. They believed that beauty was a reflection of divine favor and purity, and their cosmetic practices were as much about health and protection as they were about appearance. One of their most iconic beauty products was kohl eyeliner. Made from ground minerals like galena and malachite, this dark pigment was applied around the eyes not only to enhance their beauty, but also to protect against the harsh sunlight and ward off infections. The Egyptians believed it had magical properties, shielding the wearer from the evil eye and ensuring good health. Perfumes were another essential part of their cosmetic repertoire. Using natural ingredients like myrrh, frankincense, and lotus, they crafted fragrances that were used in religious ceremonies, daily grooming, and even embalming. These scents were a symbol of status and purity, and their production methods involved complex distillation techniques that showcased their ingenuity. Skincare was equally important in ancient Egypt. They developed remedies using honey, milk, and aloe vera to moisturize and heal the skin. These natural ingredients were not only effective but also accessible, reflecting their practical approach to beauty. Their skincare routines were rooted in the belief that maintaining a healthy complexion was a sign of vitality and well-being. These cosmetic innovations were more than just beauty products. They were a testament to the Egyptians' understanding of science, nature, and spirituality. Their legacy in cosmetics continues to inspire modern beauty practices, reminding us that the pursuit of beauty has always been about more than just appearances. Now shifting our focus to one of ancient Egypt's most fascinating and intricate practices, mummification stands as a profound testament to their beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. This elaborate process was not merely about preserving the body. It was a deeply spiritual ritual aimed at ensuring the deceased's journey into the eternal realm. The process of mummification was both scientific and sacred. It began with the removal of internal organs, which were carefully preserved in special jars known as canopic jars. Each jar was associated with a specific deity and protected a different organ, symbolizing the balance and harmony essential for the afterlife. The body was then treated with natron, a natural salt, to dehydrate it and prevent decay. This step could take up to 70 days, during which the body was meticulously prepared for its eternal rest. Once the drying process was complete, the body was wrapped in layers of linen bandages, often coated with resin to create a protective seal. Amulets and charms were placed between the layers, each serving a specific purpose to safeguard the deceased in the afterlife. The final step was the placement of a death mask, often made of gold or painted wood, which represented the individual's idealized form and ensured their recognition by the gods. Mummification was deeply rooted in the Egyptians' belief in the afterlife. They believed that the soul, or ka, needed a preserved body to return to, and that the journey to the afterlife required careful preparation. The elaborate rituals and attention to detail reflected their conviction that death was not an end but a transition to a new existence. This practice also provided valuable insights into their understanding of anatomy, chemistry, and spirituality. The precision and care involved in mummification reveal a civilization that saw life and death as interconnected, with death being a continuation of the soul's journey rather than its conclusion. Through mummification, the ancient Egyptians left behind not only remarkable artifacts but also a window into their worldview, one that continues to captivate and inspire us today. Now turning to an often overlooked aspect of ancient Egyptian life, their advancements in dental care reveal a surprising level of sophistication. Long before modern toothpaste, the Egyptians developed their own version using a blend of natural ingredients. This early toothpaste was made from crushed rock salt, dried iris flowers, mint, and pepper, creating a gritty yet effective paste for cleaning teeth. The Egyptians were acutely aware of the importance of oral hygiene and took steps to maintain it. They used chew sticks made from fibrous plants like the twigs of the Salvadora persica tree to clean their teeth and freshen their breath. These sticks were essentially the ancient equivalent of toothbrushes, and their use demonstrates an early understanding of the link between oral health and overall well-being. Interestingly, they also recognized the dangers of tooth decay and gum disease, as evidenced by dental remains and early medical texts. While their methods might seem rudimentary by today's standards, their approach to dental care highlights a proactive mindset and a commitment to personal health. The ingredients they used in their toothpaste, such as mint for freshness and salt for its abrasive properties, reflect a surprisingly modern understanding of oral care. Their practices laid the groundwork for future innovations in dentistry, showing that even in ancient times, they valued the health of their teeth and gums. This focus on dental hygiene not only improved their quality of life, but also provided a glimpse into their broader medical knowledge. By combining natural remedies with practical tools, the Egyptians ensured that their smiles were as enduring as their monumental achievements. Moving forward, their ingenuity in this area reminds us that even the smallest details of daily life were approached with care and innovation. Now shifting our gaze to the heavens, the ancient Egyptians' mastery of astronomy stands as yet another testament to their unparalleled ingenuity. Their understanding of celestial cycles was deeply intertwined with both their religious practices and their daily lives, shaping the construction of their most sacred structures. Temples were meticulously aligned with specific stars, particularly Sirius, whose annual rising marked the beginning of the Nile's flood season. This alignment was not only a feat of architectural precision, but also a profound expression of their connection to the cosmos. The Egyptians' calendar, which we discussed earlier, was rooted in their astronomical observations. They divided the year into 3 seasons: inundation, emergence, and harvest, each tied to the movements of the stars and the life-giving rhythms of the Nile. Their ability to predict celestial events with such accuracy allowed them to plan agricultural activities, religious festivals, and even royal coronations with remarkable precision. Beyond practical applications, astronomy held immense spiritual significance. The Egyptians believed that the stars were the eternal resting places of their gods and pharaohs. They saw the night sky as a mirror of their own world, with constellations representing deities and celestial events reflecting divine will. This belief system is evident in the design of their tombs and temples, which often featured astronomical motifs and were oriented to capture the light of specific stars during key ceremonies. One of the most striking examples of their astronomical expertise is the alignment of the Great Pyramid of Giza with the cardinal points of the compass. This alignment is so precise that it continues to baffle modern scientists, raising questions about the tools and techniques they used to achieve such accuracy. Their knowledge of the heavens was not just a scientific achievement, but a bridge between the earthly and the divine, blending practicality with profound spirituality. As we delve deeper into their achievements, it's clear that the ancient Egyptians viewed astronomy as more than a science. It was a way to understand their place in the universe and ensure harmony between the heavens and their own world. This holistic approach to the stars reminds us that their legacy is not just in the monuments they left behind, but in the wisdom they passed down through the ages. With this in mind, we now turn to another innovation that shaped their daily lives, the invention of the water clock. As we step into the next chapter of ancient Egyptian ingenuity, we encounter a remarkable innovation that transformed timekeeping: the water clock. These devices, known as clepsydras, were ingeniously designed to measure time using the steady flow of water. Unlike sundials, which relied on the sun's position, water clocks allowed the Egyptians to track time even during the night or in cloudy weather, making them a versatile tool for their daily lives. The design of these clocks was both simple and effective. A container filled with water would have a small hole at the base, allowing water to drip out at a consistent rate. Markings inside the container indicated the passage of time as the water level dropped. Some versions even featured a float that rose with the water level, triggering alarms or signaling specific intervals. This precision was crucial for coordinating activities, from agricultural work to trade schedules, ensuring that society functioned smoothly. Accuracy was a hallmark of these devices, a testament to the Egyptians' understanding of hydraulics and measurement. They calibrated their water clocks meticulously, accounting for factors like temperature and evaporation to maintain consistency. This attention to detail allowed them to divide the day and night into equal parts, known as hours, long before such a system was widely adopted elsewhere. Beyond practical uses, water clocks held significant religious importance. Temples employed them to regulate rituals and ceremonies, ensuring that offerings and prayers were made at the correct times. This alignment of timekeeping with spirituality highlights the Egyptians' belief in maintaining cosmic order, a recurring theme in their culture. The water clock wasn't just a technological achievement, it was a symbol of their desire to harmonize human activity with the rhythms of the universe. As we reflect on this innovation, it's clear that the water clock was more than a tool. It was a bridge between the practical and the divine, embodying the ancient Egyptians' holistic approach to life. With this in mind, we now turn to another marvel of their architectural prowess, ready to uncover the secrets of their advanced construction techniques. Now shifting our gaze to the grand structures that defined ancient Egyptian civilization, let's explore their advanced architectural innovations beyond the iconic pyramids. Temples, obelisks, and tombs stand as enduring testaments to their mastery of design, engineering, and symbolism, offering us a window into their sophisticated culture and spiritual beliefs. Temples were among the most significant architectural achievements, serving as centers of worship, administration, and community gatherings. The Karnak and Luxor temples, for example, showcase their ability to construct vast, intricate complexes. These structures were built with precision, using massive stone blocks that were meticulously cut, transported, and assembled. The use of columns, hypostyle halls, and towering pylons created spaces that were both awe-inspiring and functional, designed to evoke a sense of divine presence. Obelisks, those towering, slender monuments, were another hallmark of Egyptian architecture. Carved from single pieces of stone, often red granite, these structures were erected as symbols of the sun god Ra and the pharaoh's divine authority. The process of quarrying, transporting, and erecting these colossal stones required immense skill and coordination, demonstrating their advanced understanding of mechanics and logistics. Each obelisk was inscribed with hieroglyphs, further emphasizing its religious and political significance. Tombs, particularly those in the Valley of the Kings, reveal the Egyptians' dedication to the afterlife. These underground chambers were designed not only as burial places but as eternal homes for the deceased, filled with artwork, treasures, and inscriptions intended to guide and protect the soul. The layout of these tombs often mirrored the journey to the afterlife, with corridors and chambers symbolizing different stages of the soul's passage. The precision of their construction ensured these tombs remained intact for millennia, preserving their secrets for modern archaeologists to uncover. Beyond their technical prowess, Egyptian architecture was rich in symbolism. Every element, from the orientation of buildings to the carvings on walls, carried meaning. Temples were aligned with celestial bodies, reflecting their belief in the connection between the earthly and the divine. Obelisks pointed skyward, symbolizing the link between the pharaoh and the gods. Even the materials used, such as limestone and granite, were chosen for their durability and spiritual associations. As we marvel at these architectural wonders, it's clear that the ancient Egyptians were not just builders but visionaries, blending artistry, science, and spirituality into every structure. With this appreciation for their architectural genius, we move forward to uncover yet another innovation that shaped their world and ours. Now turning to the fields that nourished an entire civilization, we uncover the remarkable agricultural tools developed by the ancient Egyptians, which transformed farming and sustained their society for millennia. At the heart of this innovation was the plow, a simple yet revolutionary tool that allowed farmers to cultivate the fertile soil of the Nile Valley with unprecedented efficiency. Early plows were made of wood and pulled by oxen, enabling farmers to till the earth more effectively than by hand. This advancement not only increased the speed of planting but also improved soil aeration, leading to healthier crops and higher yield. Over time, the design of the plow evolved, incorporating stronger materials like bronze, which enhanced its durability and performance. These improvements were crucial in maximizing agricultural output, ensuring that the population was well fed even during periods of drought or flood. Alongside the plow, the Egyptians developed a variety of other tools that streamlined farming practices. The sickle, made of flint or bronze, was used for harvesting crops like wheat and barley, while hoes and shovels aided in planting and irrigation. One particularly ingenious invention was the shaduf, a hand-operated device that lifted water from the Nile into irrigation channels. This tool allowed farmers to water their fields consistently, even during the dry season, ensuring a steady supply of crops year-round. The impact of these agricultural tools extended far beyond the fields. By increasing food production, they supported a growing population and allowed for the development of specialized professions such as craftsmen, priests, and administrators. This economic diversification laid the foundation for Egypt's prosperity and stability, enabling the construction of monumental architecture and the flourishing of arts and culture. The ancient Egyptians' mastery of farming tools not only sustained their civilization, but also set a standard for agricultural practices that influenced neighboring cultures for centuries. As we reflect on their ingenuity, we move forward to explore another groundbreaking innovation that shaped their world and legacy. Now shifting our gaze to the realm of symbolism and precision, we uncover the fascinating role of the Eye of Horus in ancient Egyptian technology. This iconic symbol, often associated with protection and healing, also served a practical purpose as a mathematical tool. The Egyptians divided the Eye of Horus into 6 parts, each representing a fraction: 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, and 1/64. These fractions were used in calculations for trade, construction, and even medicine, showcasing their advanced understanding of mathematics and measurement. In architecture, the Eye of Horus played a crucial role in ensuring accuracy. Builders used these fractions to divide land, calculate materials, and design structures with remarkable precision. For instance, when constructing temples or pyramids, architects relied on these fractions to measure distances and proportions, ensuring every stone was placed perfectly. This system of measurement was not only practical but also deeply symbolic, linking their monumental creations to their spiritual beliefs. Trade also benefited from this mathematical innovation. Merchants used the Eye of Horus fractions to weigh goods, measure quantities, and set fair prices. This standardized system facilitated commerce within Egypt and with neighboring regions, contributing to the empire's economic stability. The Eye of Horus, once a symbol of divine protection, became a cornerstone of their daily life, blending the sacred with the practical in a way that few civilizations have achieved. As we reflect on the ingenuity of the Eye of Horus, we are reminded of how the ancient Egyptians saw no separation between the spiritual and the scientific. This symbol, rich in meaning and function, stands as a testament to their ability to merge art, religion, and technology into a harmonious whole. With this in mind, we now turn to another innovation that further demonstrates their remarkable creativity and practicality. Now turning to the artistry and practicality of ancient Egyptian pottery, we discover yet another testament to their innovative spirit. The Egyptians mastered the craft of pottery, creating both functional and decorative pieces that played a significant role in their society. One of their key techniques was the use of the potter's wheel, which allowed them to produce symmetrical and finely shaped vessels with remarkable efficiency. This advancement not only increased production but also elevated the quality of their ceramics, making them highly sought after. In addition to wheel-thrown pottery, the Egyptians developed sophisticated glazing methods. They used natural pigments and minerals to create vibrant colors and durable finishes. Glazed pottery was not only visually stunning but also practical, as the glaze made the vessels watertight and resistant to wear. This innovation ensured their pottery could be used for a variety of purposes, from storing food and liquids to serving as elegant household items. Pottery was deeply woven into the fabric of daily life in ancient Egypt. Common items included jars for storing grain, wine, and oil, as well as bowls and plates for everyday meals, but its importance extended beyond utility. Pottery also held artistic and cultural significance, often decorated with intricate designs and motifs that reflected their beliefs, myths, and daily activities. These pieces served as a canvas for storytelling, preserving glimpses of their world for future generations. The trade of Egyptian pottery further highlights its value. Their expertly crafted ceramics were exported across the Mediterranean and beyond, contributing to Egypt's economic prosperity. Foreign cultures admired and imitated their designs, spreading Egyptian influence far and wide. This exchange of goods and ideas underscores the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and the enduring legacy of Egyptian craftsmanship. As we explore the world of ancient Egyptian pottery, we see a harmonious blend of artistry, functionality, and innovation. Their techniques not only met the practical needs of their society, but also enriched their cultural identity, leaving behind a legacy of beauty and ingenuity. With this in mind, we now transition to another remarkable achievement that further solidifies their place as pioneers of their time. Shifting our focus to one of ancient Egypt's most iconic creations, the Sphinx stands as a monumental testament to their architectural and artistic mastery. Carved from a single block of limestone, this colossal statue of a lion with a human head measures over 200 feet long and 66 feet tall. Its sheer size and precision reflect the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian engineers, who managed to create such a masterpiece with the limited tools of their time. The Sphinx's alignment with the rising sun during the equinoxes further underscores their advanced understanding of astronomy and its connection to their spiritual beliefs. The symbolism of the Sphinx is equally fascinating. Often seen as a guardian of sacred spaces, it was positioned to protect the pyramids and temples of Giza. The human head, believed to represent the pharaoh Khafre, symbolizes intelligence and authority, while the lion's body embodies strength and power. Together, these elements convey the divine protection and eternal vigilance of the pharaoh over the land of Egypt. This dual symbolism of protection and divinity made the Sphinx a central figure in ancient Egyptian mythology and a powerful symbol of their civilization's grandeur. The construction of the Sphinx also reveals remarkable insights into ancient Egyptian engineering. Workers meticulously carved the statue directly from the bedrock using copper chisels and stone hammers. Its design required not only technical skill, but also a deep understanding of the stone's properties to ensure its stability and longevity. The Sphinx's location at the Giza Plateau was carefully chosen, as it overlooks the necropolis and aligns with other significant structures, creating a harmonious connection between the earthly and the divine. Over time, the Sphinx has endured natural erosion and human intervention, yet it remains a powerful symbol of ancient Egypt's legacy. Its enigmatic expression and imposing presence continue to captivate visitors, inspiring awe and curiosity about the civilization that created it. As we reflect on the Sphinx's role as a guardian of sacred spaces, we gain a deeper appreciation for the blend of artistry, engineering, and spirituality that defined ancient Egyptian culture. With this in mind, we now turn to another groundbreaking innovation that further highlights their ingenuity. Now exploring another remarkable innovation, we turn to the early use of screws and fasteners in ancient Egypt. While screws may seem like a modern invention, the Egyptians were pioneers in creating these essential components for construction and machinery. These early screws and fasteners were primarily used in woodworking and metalworking, allowing craftsmen to securely join materials with precision and durability. The design of these components showcased their advanced understanding of mechanics and their ability to create tools that would stand the test of time. The screws and fasteners used in ancient Egypt were often made from bronze, a material they mastered through their expertise in metallurgy. These components were carefully crafted to fit specific purposes, whether it was securing furniture, reinforcing architectural structures, or assembling machinery. The Egyptians' ability to produce screws with consistent threads demonstrates their technical skill and attention to detail, qualities that were essential for their ambitious building projects. Moreover, the use of screws and fasteners had a lasting impact on engineering and construction. By developing these components, the Egyptians laid the groundwork for future technologies that would rely on similar principles. Their innovations influenced later civilizations, including the Greeks and Romans, who further refined and expanded on these ideas. This legacy highlights how ancient Egyptian technology continues to shape the way we build and create today. What makes this achievement even more impressive is the tools they used to create these screws. Without the precision machinery we have today, Egyptian craftsmen relied on manual techniques and simple tools, yet they managed to produce screws with remarkable accuracy. This ingenuity not only advanced their own society, but also set the stage for the mechanical innovations that followed in human history. As we examine these early screws and fasteners, we gain a deeper appreciation for the technical brilliance of ancient Egyptian engineers. With this in mind, let's now move to yet another innovation that showcases their mastery of materials and craftsmanship. Now shifting our focus to another testament of ancient Egyptian ingenuity, let's explore the production of linen from flax plants. This remarkable textile not only clothed the living but also played a crucial role in trade and even the sacred practice of mummification. Linen, derived from the fibers of the flax plant, was a cornerstone of Egyptian society, showcasing their mastery of agriculture and craftsmanship. The process of creating linen began with the cultivation of flax, a crop that thrived in the fertile soil along the Nile River. Once harvested, the flax stems were carefully soaked, a technique known as retting, to loosen the fibers. These fibers were then beaten, spun, and woven into fabric using looms. The result was a durable, lightweight, and breathable material that was ideal for Egypt's hot climate. The Egyptians' ability to produce high-quality linen on such a large scale was a testament to their advanced textile technology. Linen was not just a practical material, it held deep cultural and economic significance. It was the primary fabric used for clothing, from the simple garments of the working class to the finely pleated robes of the elite. Its production also fueled Egypt's economy, as linen became a prized export traded across the ancient world. The Greeks, for instance, highly valued Egyptian linen for its quality and craftsmanship, further cementing Egypt's reputation as a center of innovation. Perhaps most intriguing is the role linen played in mummification. The ancient Egyptians believed that linen was a pure and sacred material, suitable for wrapping the bodies of the deceased. The meticulous wrapping process, often involving hundreds of yards of linen, was both a practical measure to preserve the body and a symbolic act to honor the dead. The use of linen in this context underscores its importance not just in daily life, but in their spiritual practices as well. The legacy of Egyptian linen production is a reminder of their ingenuity and resourcefulness. From the fields of flax to the looms of skilled weavers, this ancient technology left an indelible mark on history, influencing textile production for centuries to come. As we marvel at their achievements, we're reminded once again of the profound impact ancient Egypt has had on the world. Let's continue our journey to uncover yet another innovation that highlights their exceptional craftsmanship. Now shifting our attention to another marvel of ancient Egyptian engineering, we find ourselves at the banks of the Nile, where the invention of the Nilometer transformed the way the Egyptians interacted with their greatest natural resource. This ingenious device, designed to measure the river's water levels, was not just a tool but a lifeline for a civilization dependent on the Nile's annual floods. The Nilometer was typically a structure built near the river, often consisting of a staircase or a well with marked measurements. As the Nile rose and fell, priests and officials would monitor these levels to predict the intensity of the upcoming flood. A high water level signaled a potentially destructive flood, while a low level warned of drought and poor harvests. The accuracy of these predictions was critical, as it allowed the Egyptians to prepare for the agricultural season, allocate resources, and even adjust tax policies based on the expected yield. Beyond its practical uses, the Nilometer held deep cultural and religious significance. The Nile was considered a sacred river, and its annual flood was seen as a gift from the gods, bringing fertility and prosperity to the land. The act of measuring its waters was often accompanied by rituals and prayers, blending science with spirituality in a way that was uniquely Egyptian. The invention of the Nilometer showcases the Egyptians' profound understanding of their environment and their ability to innovate in response to it. This device not only ensured the survival of their civilization, but also laid the groundwork for advancements in hydrology and water management. As we reflect on this ancient technology, we're reminded once again of the remarkable ingenuity that allowed the ancient Egyptians to thrive in an often unpredictable world. With this in mind, let's continue to uncover more of their groundbreaking innovations that shaped history. Shifting our focus to the bustling cities of ancient Egypt, we uncover another testament to their ingenuity: advanced urban planning. Far from being a haphazard collection of structures, their cities were carefully designed to support a thriving and organized civilization. The streets of ancient Egyptian cities were laid out in a grid-like pattern, ensuring efficient movement of people and goods. This thoughtful arrangement not only minimized congestion but also facilitated trade and communication across the city. Wide, straight avenues connected homes, markets, and public spaces, creating a sense of order that was both practical and aesthetically pleasing. One of the most remarkable aspects of their urban planning was the development of sophisticated drainage systems. These systems were designed to manage waste and rainwater, preventing flooding and maintaining hygiene. Channels and gutters directed water away from homes and public areas, ensuring that the city remained clean and functional even during the rainy season. This early form of sanitation was crucial in maintaining public health and preventing the spread of disease. Public spaces played a central role in the life of ancient Egyptian cities. Marketplaces, temples, and gathering areas were strategically placed to encourage social interaction and community engagement. These spaces were not only hubs of activity, but also symbols of the city's vitality and cultural richness. The attention to detail in their urban planning extended to the construction of homes as well. Residences were built with durable materials and designed to withstand the harsh climate, providing comfort and security for their inhabitants. The use of courtyards and shaded areas further enhanced livability, showcasing their understanding of environmental adaptation. Through their advanced urban planning, the ancient Egyptians created cities that were both functional and harmonious, reflecting their deep respect for order and community. These innovations not only supported their thriving civilization, but also laid the foundation for future urban development. As we turn our attention to their final technological marvel, we'll see how their artistic and sculptural techniques further solidified their legacy as one of history's most remarkable cultures. Now, as we step into the realm of creativity and expression, let's explore one of ancient Egypt's most enduring legacies, their art and sculpture techniques. The artistic innovations of this civilization were not just about beauty, but also served as a profound reflection of their culture, beliefs, and technological mastery. Relief carving was one of their most distinctive art forms. Artists meticulously chiseled images and hieroglyphs into stone, creating intricate scenes that adorned temples and tombs. These carvings were not merely decorative, they told stories of gods, pharaohs, and daily life, preserving history for generations. The precision of their work, often achieved with simple copper and stone tools, is a testament to their skill and patience. Painting was another area where the ancient Egyptians excelled. Using natural pigments derived from minerals and plants, they created vibrant and lasting colors that still captivate us today. Their paintings often depicted scenes of agriculture, religious ceremonies, and the afterlife, offering a window into their worldview. The use of symbolism, such as the repeated use of specific colors to represent concepts like rebirth or eternity, added layers of meaning to their work. Sculpture, too, was a cornerstone of Egyptian art. From colossal statues of pharaohs to delicate figurines of gods, their sculptures were both monumental and intimate. Artists employed a variety of techniques, including carving, modeling, and casting, to bring their creations to life. The iconic Great Sphinx and the statues of Ramses II stand as enduring examples of their ability to capture both power and grace in stone. The tools and techniques they used were surprisingly advanced for their time. Chisels, mallets, and drills allowed them to work with precision, while their understanding of proportions and anatomy ensured their sculptures were lifelike and balanced. Their art was not just for aesthetic purposes, but also had deep cultural and religious significance, often serving as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Through their art and sculpture, the ancient Egyptians left behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe and admiration. Their innovations in technique and their ability to infuse meaning into every stroke and chisel remind us of the timeless power of creativity. This final glimpse into their technological marvels underscores their ingenuity and the lasting impact of their civilization on the world. Now, as we bring our journey through ancient Egypt's technological marvels to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the ingenuity of this remarkable civilization. From the awe-inspiring pyramids to the intricate art of mummification, the ancient Egyptians were pioneers of innovation, crafting technologies that were centuries ahead of their time. Their mastery of engineering, medicine, astronomy, and more not only shaped their own society, but also laid the groundwork for countless advancements that followed. The legacy of these 25 groundbreaking technologies continues to influence our world today. Whether it's the precision of their calendars, the sophistication of their irrigation systems, or the enduring beauty of their art, each innovation stands as a testament to their creativity and problem-solving prowess. These achievements remind us that even in an age without modern tools, human ingenuity and determination can achieve the extraordinary. As we marvel at their accomplishments, it's clear that the ancient Egyptians were not just builders and inventors. They were visionaries who saw beyond the limits of their time. Their contributions to science, culture, and technology remain a source of inspiration, urging us to push boundaries and explore new possibilities. We hope this exploration has deepened your appreciation for this fascinating civilization. Which of these ancient Egyptian technologies surprised or impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more journeys into history's greatest mysteries. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the past.